Many cities in developing nations are rapidly developing into new economic powerhouses on the global stage as an increasing proportion of the world's population chooses to live in urban areas. Your dream of an Atlantic-like place is coming to reality as a city becomes an economic center and financial heart of an entire continent. It sounds quite utopian, but one African nation is creating such a city from nothing. Welcome back to another episode of High Technology. Before we feature the city of Eko-Atlantic, feel free to join the club as we unravel high-end technologies on the planet by subscribing to this channel and hitting the notification bell so you won't miss any exciting videos in the future. Join us today as we examine this multi-billion mega project which has grown to be one of the most talked about construction projects worldwide. A fantastic new coastal city called Eko-Atlantic City, also known as Nigeria International Commerce City, is being constructed on Victoria Islands near Lagos, Nigeria. It is being constructed on land that has been reclaimed from the Atlantic Ocean primarily to address the chronic housing crisis in the megacity with the highest population growth in the world. The Eko-Atlantic project was first envisioned in 2003 as a response to the environmental dangers caused by the flooding of the Lagos Bar Beach. Construction on the project started in 2008 and is situated on a 10 million square meter island that is separated from the ocean by an 8.5 kilometer wall. It is anticipated to be the size of Manhattan's Skyscraper district, with a total of 10 districts. The city will have modern urban planning, its own power generation, pure water, advanced telecommunications, and efficient living standards. It will also be self-sufficient and sustainable. The Eko-Atlantic project has grown over time to become home to one of Africa's most expensive real estate sites. It serves as a focal point for investors who gain from robust demand-driven development growth and the gateway to the continent's emerging markets. Eko-Atlantic City, which integrates residential, business, financial, and tourist accommodations in a location supported by cutting-edge, high-tech infrastructure, is slated to become the next generation of real estate in Africa. China Communications Construction Group, a business that specializes in landfill operations and marine dredging, was given the opportunity to build the city. It will take around 6 years to complete the project's initial phase, which entails dredging, building the dam, and sand filling. The basis of the city will be built using 91 million cubic meters of sand, which will be spread out across a total length of 6,500 meters and an average width of 1,260 meters approximately. The Great Wall of Lagos, a planned 8.5 kilometer long barrier made mostly of rock and covered with concrete acropod armor, is another coastal defense that guards the Eko-Atlantic. Before we go any further, if you're interested in learning more about high technological projects and construction throughout the globe, be sure to subscribe to this channel so you won't miss a thing. The first phase of the urban development contains a development plan that was unveiled by South Energy X Nigeria, the developer and urban planning firm for Eko-Atlantic City. One of the structures that will be constructed as part of Eko-Atlantic City's first phase is a 26-story structure called Azuri Peninsula. There will be 120 luxury apartments there. Along with a 5-star marina and yacht club, the property will have upscale stores, cafes, and a plethora of services in a tastefully designed environment. In addition to offering the most inexpensive place to live, work, play, and invest, the architecture will maintain the award-winning worldwide design. The project's second phase is anticipated to span 2 years. In this phase, top-notch road construction, drainage system building, and the construction of a self-sustaining power plant will all be done. A water supply system, sewage network, and treatment system similar to those found in developed cities all over the world will also be installed. According to reports, Eko-Atlantic can help reverse Lagos' worst recession in 30 years. It is anticipated that the city would add 250,000 new employment and deal with the housing crisis brought on by the expanding population. However, the location of Eko-Atlantic's development is what really stands out. Lagos is bordered directly by the planned city. The Eko-Atlantic Peninsula was practically non-existent prior to the project's start in 2009 since it was constructed by dredging and piling up land worth 10 kilometers. As a result, the Eko-Atlantic appears to be an artificial island. According to estimates, the Eko-Atlantic City will be at least 40% bigger than Victoria Island as it is now. The city aims to attract the 250,000 residents and the 200,000 commuters who come to the island every day to work. Eko-Atlantic City Development is qualified to lease any property as a concession holder and major developer. The investor will then have to develop what he wants on his property within the established parameters. The Eko-Atlantic will provide the most cutting-edge amenities currently offered worldwide. There are top-notch highways available with surface water drainage canals. It has a sewer network that runs across the city and serves the sewage system, which flows into a sewage treatment plant that will be constructed on the eastern boundary. In addition to having an inviolable sewage collection system, it is also meant to supply high-quality drinking water. Skyscrapers, opulent apartments, and a new financial district and a shopping boulevard modeled after Fifth Avenue in New York City are all part of the plan. Other features include 2 large marinas connected by an internal waterway, an independent 24/7 power supply, fiber optic communication links to each property, elevated street levels to accommodate underground parking spaces above groundwater, and seamless documentation and construction permit process. The development of the Eko-Atlantic region is being carried out as public-private collaboration, with private businesses and investors providing the funds, while the federal government and the Lagos state government continue to be key partners. The state and local governments collaborate strategically with South Energy X Nigeria Limited. Several of Nigeria's top banks, including FCMB, First Bank, Axis Bank, and Guarantee Trust Bank, partnered with Eko-Atlantic with the assistance of European banks BNP Paribas, Fortis, and KBC to immediately exploit the potential. A square foot of land in the city is currently being offered for close to $2,000, according to analysts who estimate that the project will cost at least $6 billion. A few structures, most notably Eco-Pearl Towers, will be finished by the end of 2020, and several more will either be construction or in the planning stages. The city has also developed into a prominent location for Afro-musical performances and sporting occasions like the Lego City Marathon and Copa Legos. While Eko-Atlantic will help with the city's housing issues, its greatest potential is in the economic gains for the people and the state. Those who require a quieter and safer environment for their operations and business and want to be a part of a new border can migrate to the new city thanks to the creation of the free trade zones and the present dynamic focus on infrastructure development. Eko-Atlantic City represents much more to clever investors than simply rising land prices in Lagos. An investment in Eko-Atlantic, currently regarded as the world's most promising growth horizon, will offer up unprecedented opportunity to unleash the greater potential of the continent as a whole as Nigeria continues on its unstoppable route to becoming Africa's financial capital. The Eko-Atlantic City is no different from the many other projects that have encountered opposition. Residents who reside close by oppose Eko-Atlantic City since recent coastal erosion and ocean flooding were brought on by the current building. The amount of water that would be lost from Bar Beach would leak to another location, endangering Nigeria's coastline. Furthermore, Eko-Atlantic is frequently criticized for being extremely vulnerable to rising tides because it is built on a man-made sandbank that is adjacent to the ocean. Residential areas are flooded, access routes are inundated, and some of the power pylons are torn down by the seawater. Some of the residents have also been compelled to relocate as a result of this. However, the Great Wall of Lagos is designed to guard this future city and stop coastal erosion and flooding. What do you think about this mega project? Would you dare investing in this new city? Let us know in the comment section down below. That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please don't forget to like and hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you would get updated when another mind-blowing video like this comes up. This has been High Technology, serving you the best and cutting-edge contents on the highest form of technology available on the planet. Until then, see you.